Okay guys, today I'm testing out a new lineup. I got Walt Frazier, John Starks, Tom Sanders, John Williams, David Robinson, going a little defensively here. He's got Pat Mills, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullen, so he's going to be shooting a lot of threes. He missed one there. I'm going to get a transition three here with John Starks, but that just opened up the floodgates for him, it seems. I mean, he really must have thought he was that big goofy white guy from LMFAO, because he was just dancing around, bobbing his head, and taking And yeah, that's pretty much all the offense I'm going to show from him, because that's pretty much all he did all game long was take shots. Sometimes he would step inside the three-point line and take a deep two. Once in a while, he would do a baseline spin move, either layup or dunk. But in this game, I was working a lot on my post game with David Robinson. Still needs a lot of work, but I definitely got it going in this game. I didn't have the post proficiency on him in this game. I actually still don't have it on him, but I'm going to put it on him soon. Also, not sure if I'm going to use post playmaker. I'm not really sure how it works yet. Right there, I passed it way too far out in the post, so I gave it back to Walt Frazier. He had an easy hold of the lane there. Now, I'm going to be honest, I never really used my big men to score before I got David Robinson. So it's a brand new play style for me, and I'm really having fun with it. I've won like 5 straight games with it. That play there was a weird possession. I wasn't getting the looks I wanted. Robinson wasn't posting up the way I wanted. But I found a little crease and got to the hole with Frazier. Right there, I got a steal with less than a second left on the clock. I called timeout. I think it's kind of important to call timeout in those situations instead of just chucking it up from the opposing free throw line. It's only 5-minute quarters and every possession counts, so if I get a good look at a three here, it'll be huge. I put in as many three-point shooters as I can because rebounds are not going to be an issue with less than a second left on the clock. And that wasn't the best inbound pass, but it's still a decent look from half court, way better than the look I would have had I just chucked it up. And this play here just confused me. He let me just walk right through the defense with Danny Ainge. I wasn't even using the turbo button. I don't know why I wasn't, but right here I get the transition alley-oop. I don't do a lot of alley-oops. I seem to always throw it over my guy's head, so try not to do it too much. I'm also having a lot of fun playing with Walt Frazier. He doesn't shoot the three-pointer all too well, but he does pretty much everything else well, and look at that play right there. He's just so smooth. And now we're going to go back to the post game with David Robinson. That's right. I'm having so much fun with all these different ways to score. I can drive to the basket with Walt Frazier. He could step back, pop a two. Or I could pass it in there, David Robinson in the post. Or I could always kick it out to Danny Ainge for the three, or Nick Anderson or Hersey Hawkins. Oh look, John Williams is upset that I wasn't mentioning him, so he gets the offensive rebound and putback. Right here I'm posting up a little too deep with David Robinson, so they decided to double him, which left Frazier open for the easy basket. Right here Frazier showing his versatility, getting his hands up. He's going to grab the loose ball, and he's on the fast break, and he's just going to lay it in. I was actually down at this point, but after that I started making a lot of defensive stops and steals. And now we're going with a little bit of a different look here. We got Danny Ainge in, and we got Daryl Dawkins in the post. He's thinking I'm going to pass it to the post, and he leaves Ainge wide open for the three. So I see I got an advantage here. I'm just going to keep playing with this post move here. Daryl Dawkins down low, mismatch. Look at that. Daryl Dawkins known for his power, but shows a little finesse on that play. And we're going to keep on going right back to this mismatch. Wait till he posts up. Give it to him. He's going to go inside this time. Easy bucket. Now look, we got 3 seconds in the quarter. What did I tell you about getting good looks at the end of quarters? It's a 1-point game at this point, but we get the ball to Hersey Hawkins in a good position to score, and those 3-pointers add up at the end of those quarters, I'll tell you. So we're going to pick things up here in the fourth quarter, give the ball back to Dawkins in the post. It was a little sloppy on that one, but same result, got the 2 points. Right here, we inbound it to Danny Ainge. I get caught in a little snag. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get past the half-court line in time. So I got to call a timeout to save a possession. Don't be scared to call timeout if you get stuck in a corner or something. And right here I'm playing a little cat and mouse. He tries to double David Robinson. I kick it back out to Danny Ainge. He only took 2 shots in this game, made them both. They were both threes. But they were huge shots because it made him respect me. So this time he doesn't double me, and David Robinson gets the easy 2 and the foul. I believe he had Chris Mullin guarding David Robinson. That's a huge mismatch. Right here is just more of the same. He's got Chris Mullin on him again. Chris Mullin was not going to stop David Robinson. He doesn't have a chance. The height difference is too much to overcome. Right here, he has someone else on him. I'll give this guy credit. He was trying a lot of different things. Just nothing was working. You see the 15 points by David Robinson. May not seem like a lot, but it's the threat that opens up other guys like Danny Ainge on those 2 3-pointers. He also opened up Walt Frazier for a lot of drives to the basket, so he was responsible for a lot of points that he didn't get credit for necessarily on his stat sheet. So it does feel good to be able to win a game without shooting a ton of threes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I have many gay friends.
My father's gay.
The song, of course, is by the Letterman Jacket. It is called No One.